Just give it a minute and see if anyone comes on. Alright, I'll just give it one more minute and then I'll make a start. If no one comes on, then you can comment throughout as you watch it. Just bring it up here and see if I can see anyone that's on. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I did that. So I'm not seeing anything on my phone. Hey, Patience. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Roxanne. Again, I'm drinking chai tea. I like my chai tea. Alright, so I'm going to have to flick because I don't know why it's not coming up here. Oh, it's driving me crazy. Okay. Alright, well, it is nice. Patience. Oh, it's all I drink, Roxanne. If I'm not making like herbal teas like lemon balm or something like that, I just drink chai. I love it. It's yummy. Alright, I'm just going to close the comments down for a minute while I bring up my notes and make a start. I hope. Well, there we go. Alright. So, this is going to be a healing sort of series. And I'm going to look at various ailments that affect us throughout our lives at different times of our life. And we're going to look at some different types of healing methods or modalities that we can use to help aid in that healing process. When I talk about healing, I'm mostly looking at it from that from an internal aspect. So healing from within with a curative magic, and that's using natural remedies and natural components to help with the healing. So we got any questions or anything so far? I wish I could bring Facebook up on this stupid thing. Okay, sorry guys. see if I can find it. Oh, someone's ringing me. Okay, all right, so I can see them now. Okay, so let's go on. Some of the ailments that I'll look at are, just turn this volume down, I'm a bit behind on that. The first one's going to be stress, and I was going to do the next one after, together with this, but I'm going to do it next time as the next one, so because they're fairly long, there's a lot of information. So again, I'll put the notes up into Google Classroom when I finished, and I don't have my books, so I forgot to get them, so I'll bring them to the next one on general obstacles and blockages, and you can have a look at what they are. Yeah, so stress, general obstacles and blockages will be the next one. Then we'll look at anxiety, then depression, guilt and grief. And so I think some of the other girls are doing a couple of different ones as well, so they'll fit in there as well. So some of the different types of modalities that we're going to look at are herbs that can help, and the herbs that the first lot of herbs that I mentioned, they're for magical purposes, not for ingestion. Another one will be foods, and I'll include the edible herbs in the food section. Okay, because all foods have magical and healing properties, and when I talk about food, I'm actually talking about real food, natural food, unprocessed food, as unprocessed as possible. Because the more processed, the worse it is for us. That's just how it goes. I can see, so if you've got any questions or anything, please feel free to put them up there. Then we're going to look at some herbal teas. Again, there'll be herbs that we can ingest. Some colour magic, because colour plays an important part in how we feel. So we should be sort of using them in our healing process as well. I think I've got a few affirmations that might go with some of the ailments. Incense and essential oils that we could use to help boost and... hello, Erica. Get to help boost that or get rid of that feeling or stress or whatever it is. Crystals that we can use. Because as you guys know, I do like crystals. And they can be used for so many different things in so many different ways, and it's just about utilising their specific energies for what we need. Okay, cat hair all over me. And I'll chuck in a few some spell work or some rituals to go with them as well, or to help. I want to say just a bit of a disclaimer that I'm not a doctor and I'm not a qualified herbalist, so please do your own research as well. And if you're on any medication for any of these ailments, please don't stop taking them or alter your dosage until you've seen your doctor. And please don't eat any crystals or make elixirs with them unless you know that they're safe to be putting into the water, because some aren't. And if you've got any questions about that, drop me a line and I'll do my best to help you out with what can and can't go into make elixirs, or into water specifically. because you can still make an elixir with a crystal that's not suitable for water. You just put it on the outside of the water bowl. And don't ingest essential oils, please. All right, okay. So now that is out of the way, I'll get up my other notes, I hope. Okay, so, are there any questions or anything so far? No? Okay. So stress. Stress is described as a state of mental or emotional strain brought on by difficult circumstances. It's our body's response to life events and situations, and it's a feeling of being overwhelmed and under pressure. If we're stressed for long periods of time, it can affect our health, emotions, behaviour, and it can be really wearing and exhausting as well, as we all know, because we've all been through it. So, let's look at some of the modalities that we can help to alleviate some of that stress that we're feeling. I want to start with crystals, just because I can. So some of the crystals that you could work with if you're under stress are amber. It works as a generator of energy and can be useful to improve the nervous system, and it can bring clarity and focus as well. Amethyst, again, can bring clarity and calm and balance of the mind and emotions, and it's also an excellent stone to meditate with as well. Aquamarine is another one. It has a cleansing energy to help release and clear out any of that unwanted negative energy that we collect. Green Adventurine is another one. Again, I'll put all these notes up into Google Classroom for you girls, so you don't have to take notes unless you want to. Green Adventurine is soothing, and it brings cleansing and releasing energy to us. Azurite is another one. It's a transformation stone, and it has the ability to release stress quickly. So it's a good one to have to carry around in your pocket or to wear as jewellery. Citrine, especially yellow, has the ability to it helps release stress and tension, and it's warm. It's a warm, comforting stone, but it also has a really strong energy for transformation. Carnelian is another one, and it has the ability to encourage healing and helps to release stress and imbalance in our life. Oh shit, I got too far. Labradorite is another one, and it works with negative energy as well, and it turns that negative energy into a positive energy. Lapis lazuli is another one that's a balancing stone, and it works to access really deep levels of stress and help remove it from our body. Moonstone is another one. It helps bring emotional stability and calmness, and it helps to quickly release stress. And these are just the properties of each stone that specifically deal with stress. So each of these stones have numerous properties that that can help you, but the ones I'm tuning into are specifically for stress. All right. So black obsidian is another one. It works with emotions on a really deep level, and it helps again to release that negativeness or negative energy, and brings about a change as well. Rhodonite is another one. Let me see. Oh, that's beautiful, Patience. That's lovely. Carnelian is a beautiful stone. I don't know where I was up to. Rhodonite. It brings balance. It balances the heart, and it helps to sort out your emotions in the process. And it also has stabilizing and grounding properties as well, which come in handy when we're stressed, don't they? Rose quartz, it soothes and promotes an understanding, and it releases stress quickly as well. And selenite is another one. It promotes relaxation, it eases stress and tension in the body. So that's another good one to have. That's all I have for the crystals, and there are heaps, but I didn't want this live to go for 3 hours, so I just picked some of the main ones that I thought we'd all know, and put the specific energies that to focus on when you're dealing with stress. So I hope that bit helps. So some of the incense and essential oils that you could be using if you're stressed are things like bergamot, which improves your mood and your overall happiness. Chamomile promotes relaxation of the mind and body. Sorry. Clary sage is another one. Yes, Erica. Amber is really, really, really good for teething. And the necklaces and the bracelets are really good. Okay, so clary sage calms the autonomic nervous system and the limbic system as well. And frankincense calms the nervous system, helps to deepen meditation. And meditation is something that is really good if you're feeling stressed, if you can meditate. What else have we got? Jasmine is another one. It reduces the stress hormone production in our body. Lavender calms the central nervous system. There's also things like geranium and marjoram as well are good for stress. Patchouli, rosemary, tangerine is another one. Vanilla, orange, because that is really good at reducing our stress levels. Vetiver has a tranquil, grounding and reassuring energy, and it helps us with our awareness. It has a real calming effect, and it's a stabilisation effect as well, so it can help to stabilise the emotions that we're dealing with at that time. And ylang ylang isn't the last one I have. These aren't the only, as I said, with the crystals, they're not the only ones, they're just the ones that I've picked out that came across mostly in a lot of the research I was doing. And ylang ylang helps with our cheerfulness, courage, optimism, and it soothes fearfulness in us as well. Grapefruit is another one, so yeah. Erica, that's really good. Oh, green mandarin, lovely. Sweet orange is beautiful, I love it. I don't have grapefruit, Erica. I might have to get some of that and try it. Alright, so I've got a couple of blends that you could use. Oh my God, don't do this. And these are incense blends. So you could use a mixture of herbs and essential oils in there. Now the first one I've got is equal parts of lavender, frankincense resin and dried orange peel. You could use the lavender herb and dried orange peel and some frankincense frankincense essential oil if you've got it, if you don't have the resin. You could just use all 3 essential oils and put them into a diffuser or a oil burner. Another one could you could use equal parts of lavender, jasmine and pine. That you could use the actual herbs for that and burn it. Some of the oil blends that you could make and try. Just catch up on there. Oh, that's fantastic. Ah, didn't it? Okay, so it does interact with medication. Elaine, that's, yeah. Sorry, Kelly. Yeah, so I guess you have to be careful too with some of them and make sure that they're not going to interact with if you're on any medication and that as well. So some of the oil blends, and you could use these in a bath or in again in an oil burner or a what did I say? I can't think. Diffuser. You could mix 1 to 5 drops of vetiver and 7 drops of sandalwood. That's one. And I've got all these in the notes, girls, so... Oh, that sounds nice. A milk bath. Wow, that sounds really nice. Erica, I might have to try that one day. You could add... So another one is 2 to 6 drops of ylang ylang and 6 drops of chamomile. Another one could be 3 to 6 drops of lavender and 4 drops of chamomile. You could have another one with 6 drops of chamomile, 3 drops of frankincense and 4 drops of geranium. Lavender, vetiver and orange go really nice together as well as vanilla, orange and tangerine. I'm going to try that one. Just waiting for the tangerine essential oil to come. Okay. So some of the herbs that we could use, and these are for, again, for magical use only, not for ingestion, but you'll notice later when I get to some of the foods and the teas that some of them are on that list for ingestion. So, ashwagandha is a good one. It's believed to help the body deal with stress, and it nourishes the nervous system and supports the calming of the mind and body as well. Things like alyssum, basil, betony, chamomile, cramp bark. Sorry, I just lost my page. Hyssop is another one. Lavender, lemon balm. Lemon balm is really good for calming, has a real calming effect, and it helps to reduce stress and anxiety, depression and other mood disorders as well. So it's a mistake there. Peppermint is another good one. Valerian. Skullcap, it nourishes the nervous system and supports calming of the mind and the body as well. Some of the foods that we could be ingesting when we're under stress is, again, is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, sorry, I can't get that out. Basil is a good one. Black tea. Blueberries are really good. Chamomile. Dark chocolate is another one. Cloves. Green tea. Lavender. Lemon balm. Milk. Mint. Peppermint. Rhubarb. Salt and yogurt are all good foods to have when you're feeling stressed. And so some of the herbal teas that you could be taking when you're feeling a bit stressed are basil, black tea, and you could mix some of these with your black tea. Chamomile, cloves again, green tea is good for stress as well. Lavender, lemon balm, peppermint milk, mint, oranges, and passion flower. Other ones as well. Kelly, I'm with you there. I love lemon balm. Do you know I haven't actually tried the ashwagandha, so I'm going to invest in some of that. I often just have lemon balm in hot water and drink it as a tea. It's absolutely beautiful. I've got some tea blends. Do you want me to rattle them off, or do you want to just read them yourself in the when I put them up into Google Classroom? There's only a couple. I'll just read them out. So one could be 2 teaspoons of lavender flowers and 2 slices of fresh orange per mug or cup of hot water. And another one could be 1 teaspoon of chamomile, 1 teaspoon of lemon balm, and a slice of ginger into 1 mug of water as well. And just let that steep, and you can strain it and then drink it. Okay. Some of the colours that you could surround yourself with when you're feeling stressed are gentle pastel colours, pale blues, pale pinks, you know, I can't even think, violets, lime green, or, you know, light greens, things like that. So you pastel colours that are really gentle and have a gentle feeling when you're surrounded by them. I've got a little affirmation that you can say to yourself when you're feeling stressed, and I'll just read that out to you. Yes, yellow, thank you. I could not think of some of the colours. I'm a bit brain dead today. So the affirmation is, I have the necessary tools to deal with any situation. I'm calm and organised. I can deal with this. I am calm and focused. And that's all it is. And you can say that to yourself as many times as you feel you need to. But that's in my notes, so you'll be able to access that when you look them up in Google Classroom. Let's have a look at some of the rituals I've got now and spells to help us alleviate some of that stress. The first one I've got is it's called a Stress Be Gone candle spell. And what you need for that is a pastel coloured candle, so blue, green, yellow, pink or white. You need matches or a lighter. You'll need a bit of bergamot or ylang ylang essential oil to anoint your candle. And this ritual is all about expelling our stress into the candle to be burnt up and released out into the universe. And then we'll be taking some positive energy back from that candle to relax and calm and re-energise us with positive energy. And I'm not going to do it, I'm just going to give you the quick how-to. And like I said, all notes are up in Google Classroom, so you can access them and try it yourself and let me know what you think, if it was any good. So you need to anoint your candle with the with your preferred EO, bergamot or ylang ylang. And there are others in the list that you might want to use. That's purely up to you. You could use orange or tangerine or whatever. You want to light your candle, and as you're lighting it, you're going to say, as I light this candle, my stress flows from me into the candle, burnt off and transformed, turned to light and warmth. And then after that, you're going to hold the base of the candle in your hands safely so you don't burn yourself or get wax all over you. And you're going to visualize the stress as a mist that's flowing out of your body and into the candle. And you can repeat that affirmation while you're visualizing that, all the stress leaving. Hold the candle and visualize it for as long as you feel you need to. And repeat that little affirmation too for as many times as you think you need to. When you feel you've released all your stress, place the candle down again in a safe spot, and then hold your hands above it, but not too close that you burn yourself. Okay, safety first, girls. But close enough that you can feel the warmth of the flame. And while your hands are above it, you're going to say, I draw from this candle its comforting warmth that flows to every cell, relaxing, restoring, and reviving my energy. And again, you can repeat this as many times as you want while your hands are above that candle, and for as long as you feel you need to do it. When you're finished, you can either extinguish the candle, and you could use it again, and if you when you want to repeat that again, or you can just let it burn out and watch the stress sort of burning away with it, and you can just enjoy its ambience as well. There's a hyssop tea ritual that I've put in here as well. Let me see. Oh, that's really good, Kelly. So the ashwagandha has been incredibly effective for stress relief. And PMS. Oh, cool. Wow. Yes, Eric, and please in the chat, just feel free to let me know how it went if you do that one. So the hyssop tea ritual, you'll need some time and space where you won't be interrupted, and I should have said that for the other one too. You'll need some time and space for that as well. You'll need some hot water, teacup or a mug, hyssop tea, either a tea bag or a tablespoon of loose hyssop leaves, a blue candle, and some relaxing music. You're going to heat the water until it starts to boil. Add the hyssop to your cup and pour in the water. While your tea is steeping, light your candle and put on your relaxing music. Sit and enjoy your calm, relaxing atmosphere while drinking your tea and feeling that stress sort of being released from your body as you drink it. That's a pretty simple one, but you need some time to yourself to be able to do these things. There's a stress release bath ritual that you could do, and for that you'll need things like some crystals and herbs. You'll need lapis lazuli, some howlite or some moonstone, citrine, and you'll need a clear quartz. You don't have to use all of those. You could use one or two of those, or three. But you definitely want to chuck that clear quartz in as well, because that will be your amplifier. Okay. Baths are so good, aren't they, patients? The herbs that you will need are lemon balm, chamomile, and some rose petals. Some essential oils that you could chuck in them as well. I've said orange in this one, but you could use, again, whatever you feel will help release that stress. A blue candle and a few tea light candles to go around for ambience as well. And time without interruptions for your bath. So you want to run your bath and you want to place the crystals in the water, and it does not matter how you put them, they will end up where they need to be in that bath, okay? when you get in. As you place each one, say why you're putting it in there, but so I place this lapis for calmness and mental clarity, moonstone for clarity and calmness, citrine to release the stress and tension, and clear quartz as the amplifier. Then you want to place the herbs in, and again say why you're putting them in there. I place this lemon balm for its uplifting energies, chamomile to relax my body and mind, and rose petals to cultivate positive emotions. Then you want to light your candles, turn your lights off if you can, and get in and enjoy your bath and feel that stress just dissolving into the water. When you're finished, you want to visualise all that stress going down the drain, and then you can discard your herbs into your garden or your pot plants, or however you discard them. Rinse your crystals under some running water, and then you can put them in a bowl or something, or somewhere where you can actually see them around your house, and let them do their work around when you're around them. And that's it. That's all I have for that one. I hope that was okay. I hope you got something out of it, and I'll put the notes up in the classroom as soon as I finish it. Does anyone have any questions or anything they want to add to that? Yes, you're right. Sacred. It is, Patience. So I hope that was useful. Is there any questions? Oh, that's a great idea, Kelly, a foot soak. I totally get that. Totally get that. The lilies won't give you much peace and rest at the moment, no. Where do I find the link to Classroom? I'll put it up in this chat when I get off. There's also a live that I did, Erica, that I could probably find and tag you in that as well. And that'll show you how to get into it. But I'll definitely put the link up in here when I'm finished. Okay. What else? Oh, that's so cool, Patience. I picked a lot of the ones that I thought that people could, that are more common. So, yeah. Cool. Well, it's a big part of our life, whether we like it or not. Stress, isn't it? So, yeah. The next one will be will sort of complement that, because the next one I'm going to do is on just general blockages and general obstacles and blockages that that can affect us. So yeah, I look forward to doing that one too. So let me know if there's anything in the next one that you want me to add or not put in, or anything. I'm open. I've got most of it done, but I can keep going on the research, so no problem with that. Okay. If no one's got anything else, thank you, Patience. About marjoram. I can, Patience. I think I've done a live on that. PM me, Patience, and I'll send you some of the information that I've got on it. All right, Kelly, I'll try and add some of those. I'll add some of the less common herbs and crystals as well into the next one, and I'll look some of them up and add them into the this one that I've just done on stress as well if you want, and then I can I'll just re-upload the new notes into Google Classroom for you guys as well. Alright. Well, I'm going to head off. Go and enjoy the rest of my Saturday. You girls have a wonderful Friday night. Blessed be, and I shall see you all very soon. Okay, bye.